You know, it's not an ideal situation, Kevin. It definitely rubs the fight fans the wrong way. You know, with the return in 19, we definitely got a lot of people back on the Thurman boat or the train, however you want to look at the analogy. But, you know, once again, post Pacquiao fight, I had hand surgery. We had a fusion of bones here in the left hand, metacarpals. Those bones came together. I have two staples in my left hand now, but it's stronger than ever. That took 10 months, you know. So when you look, it wasn't instantly right after the Pacquiao fight. It was closer to the Porter Spence fight. I actually worked the telecast, and during that time, I had a cast on my left hand. I didn't have to wear it for long. That got removed really quickly, and then we were able to start mobilizing. I was very surprised. The doctor, you know how science is today, they used to just cast you up, make people walk around in wheelchairs and not utilize. They realize it creates atrophy. So right away when it got out of the cast, the doctor's like, move it, move it, move it. It was painful. I wasn't sure how the recovery was going to come about. 10 months later, I felt good. I felt great. I actually just talked to Dr. Obi today. He's coming to Vegas. He's coming to the support. He's coming to see his work in action. And he's looking forward to it. And he says, if I ever need a checkup, that he's always in my corner. So I'm very grateful for him. His surgery was flawless. So we were ready to get back per se, but we were at the midst of COVID. And the only thing that happened there was we didn't know when boxing was going to come back. We didn't know how boxing was going to come back. We didn't know how sports was going to come back. Slowly, sports start coming back, and they started to do all this without fans. And I was presented an offer to go fight in studio without fans. And after a Manny Pacquiao fight, the most exciting fight of my career, it wasn't enticing. You know, I'm sorry to say, but this is my job. I love it, but I really love it. I love everything about boxing. I love the fans. I love the arena. I love the action. I love the oohs and the ahs, whether I'm taking punches, whether I'm giving punches. It's just, it fills my soul. It fills my heart. It fulfills the warrior spirit within me. So when I got the phone call, I said no. That was the fighter in me. Maybe it was the ego in me. At the end of the day, I declined that offer. From then, the phone stopped ringing. Maybe they understood Keith doesn't want any fight. He's not willing to just take a fight. And I didn't get any phone calls. Slowly but surely, time was going, and it's like, hey, got the manager on the phone. I'm ready to go back to work. I said, okay, we understand. We're going to try to put something together for you. I worked the Pacquiao fight versus Ugas. It was supposed to be Pacquiao Spence. We all saw what happened, Pacquiao Ugas, the last fight of Pacquiao's career. And when I came home from that weekend of working Vegas, it felt great to be back in Vegas after 2 years. I came home with COVID. I contacted COVID. Vegas was a cesspool that weekend, man. Everybody could not keep their mask on in the casinos. Everybody was getting out, going about. Even I went around town, probably went to places I shouldn't have. And at the end of the day, we're just human beings out here. We don't like to be caged up. Once you're in Vegas, you want to live life. So I don't blame anybody. It just is what it is. I contacted it. I had to let the management team know right away. My weight management was doing good post-COVID. I gained some weight back. 2 to 3 weeks later, I finally felt good. 2 weeks later, I was negative. 3 weeks later, I felt good in the gym. So once I felt good in the gym, I said, hey, where's the fight date? They said, well, you wanted December, but because of your hiccup, we got to throw you in January. Okay, let's work it out. Give me a date. We started hearing rumors, January 29th, January 29th. They started releasing articles. Thurman's coming back January 29th. I still knew I haven't seen the contract yet. I was presented the contract, Mario Barrios, February 5th, and it got locked in. It's settled. We've been working our butts off. We've been really happy about this get back fight for myself.
You and Barrios fight on February 5th. Barrios gave Gervonta Davis, Gervonta Davis, one of the better fighters in the world. I know he's, basically a lightweight, but one of the better fighters in the world. And he gave Gervonta Davis a tough time. And before Davis came back and finished him in that fight. Anything you took from Davis's performance, or anything you noticed in that fight that you're going to be able to take advantage of in your fight? And how do you see you winning it?
Well, if we just go off of Davis's performance, we can say that Barrios seems to be able to have a good start. He seems that he's able to be very sharp in the opening rounds, similar to Amir Khan, right? Amir Khan's notorious for almost being unbeatable for 4 rounds. I remember multiple times watching that throughout Amir Khan's career.
He was up. He did a good against Canelo early.
Like I said, the man he's just one of those kind of fighters that almost, I believe it has to do with his Olympic status. So at the end of the day, Mario Barrios seems like somebody who definitely has skills and talent and is capable of showing it early on in the fight. Has he learned from that? Is he going to spread out his stamina? Is he not going to put so much effort in rounds 1 through 4? Is he going to stagger his energy so that he can maintain a performance into the later rounds? Tank Davis is a very poised fighter, very poised, and he was able to stay poised and composed, even though he was the smaller guy in that fight. Mario Barrios showed me that he feels comfortable when he's backing his opponents up. And I don't know if it was fatigue in the later rounds or if he really just cannot box very well on his back foot. But when Tank Davis had him on his back foot, Mario Barrios did not seem to be the same exact fighter that he was early on in that fight. I've seen that Mario Barrios throws some decent combinations. He likes to throw the left hook to the body. Rumor is Thurman can't take a body shot. Don't know if you know this, Kevin. It's been a big rumor. But going around for years. Yet. Not sure if you know about it, Kevin, but Thurman can't take a body shot, okay? Normally when you can't take something, you're down and you're out. I've taken them. I've never been dropped, but apparently I still can't take a body shot. So I'm expecting Mario Barrios.
Internet's a wonderful thing, Keith.
I'm expecting Mario Barrios to go for his notorious 1-2-3 down to the body. 1-2 up top, sneak the left hook around into the lower rib section. I'm pretty sure his trainer is going to be barking that into his ear all day, all night. That's Thurman's weakness. You got to go for it. So at the end of the day, I'm expecting great combinations. I'm expecting body shots. I'm expecting some inside fighting. He's good at setting up that left hook, whether it's to the body or it's 1-2-3 to the head. He just has some solid fundamentals. Can he maintain in these 12-round fights? Is it better for me to take the Tank Davis approach? Fight him, maintain, keep composed, push him, press him, test him, and get him out later? Or do I make a statement come February 5th? And do I just go for the gold, as we would say in boxing? Do I take him out early? If you want to know and you want to find out, tune in February 5th. Watch your boy, Keith Thurman, and what I'm going to do with this comeback fight.